Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Food School Smarter, Stronger, Leaner podcast on a mission to inspire a world where food makes us better. And speaking about of mission of this podcast, today on the way to a fish market in London, 6 a.m. in the morning with a friend of mine, we were talking about our vision, mission in life. And so my big inspiration and mission and vision is I'd like to create a world, help to create the world. Of course, I'm not going to be doing that alone. A world where eating healthy and living healthy is simple and easy. Designing, our world, our food supply in a way so we don't have to study nutrition and be on some sort of diet or, figure out all these fancy workouts to stay healthy and to spend extra time and energy on that. No, I'd like to see a world where living, being healthy and eating healthy is as simple as getting your cup of coffee. So that's about my personal mission and why I'm doing this podcast and what I'm trying to do here is to share with you until we build this perfect world. I'd like to share with you those tips and advice and hacks to help you already today to eat and live healthier and better and feel like you have unlimited energy and feel like your best, fittest, your most awesome self, eating foods that make you feel that way or doing things, organizing your lifestyle that make you feel this way. This is what this podcast is all about. But, specifically, I'm very passionate about food because food is what we are built of. Every cell of our body, our emotions, thoughts, everything is built from those chemicals in our foods. It completely can change your personality, guys. So about food, a couple of episodes happened in my coaching healthy eating influencer life today. So I was talking to a client of mine, and this client, we are working on changing her habits around food and lifestyle so she could lose the weight that she wants to lose and stay in that weight for life without, again, dieting or those crazy workouts that nobody really has the time to do once you have your life and work and everything. So, and she till now, she's still having, few snacks with added sugars, a few a day. That is not ideal, if you want to stay in your ideal body weight and not worrying ever about putting on weight. So we were looking at different substitutions for all of those snacks or drinks with added sugars. Like, for example, she likes to have hot chocolate in the morning, right? And I immediately suggested we order online on Amazon a few hot chocolate drinks that she can easily make at home, maybe microwaving some coconut or almond milk and just adding the powder in there. Something easy to make and something that has better sweetener like stevia or monk fruit that are friendly, that don't have any calories, that taste good when you add them to different drinks and foods. And she asked me, like, is it really that important to find those substitutions? Is it really such a big deal to just have my regular hot chocolate once in a while? Okay, maybe not every day, but once in a while. But guys, it does matter. Because the reason why most diet plans, nutrition plans, workout plans don't work for life, if we get into this mode when we are either on a plan, on a diet, and we are not having anything or really allowing ourselves things like hot chocolate that we really love in the morning. So we are either on this diet, on this plan, or off, and we are allowing ourselves everything that we've been missing for. All the hot chocolates and cookies and ice cream. And that's why most people either go on this diet plan, it works for them, but then they get bored or they feel like, they're not allowing themselves in, like they are not enjoying their food every day. And then people fall off the wagon or decide to get off this wagon because it's too damn boring. And then pounds or kilos accumulate and we're in the same place again. And so for that not to happen, we need to find those substitutions so we feel like we're not changing anything at all. Like we're still having fun, having our hot chocolate in the morning. At the same time, we are feeling better, we're losing weight, and we can do this forever because we aren't really feeling like we're depriving ourselves, like we are saying no to things. That's the reason, my personal secret to why I'm staying so lean and fit 365 days a year, having my six-pack for a female, that's actually quite an accomplishment. And I'm not the kind of person who has it naturally, although now some people think that it is. But my secret, guys, is that, for example, I love chocolate. I've always been a chocolate person. And for me, not having chocolate ever or very rarely is kind of like a downer. But I found this amazing chocolate, either 100% or with sweeteners like stevia or erythritol. And these days you can find that stuff everywhere. You can order it online, in any health food store. So now I'm having 30-50 grams of chocolate every single day. But it has either no sugar, no sweetener added, there is never any sugar, or it has gut and health and weight-friendly sweetener like stevia or erythritol, for example. I prefer stevia, but sometimes I can't find that. And so I'm having chocolate every day, so I'm not feeling like I'm missing anything. And so I'm having my chocolate and I'm having my six-pack. And that healthier chocolate doesn't make me want to eat more chocolate because it has those sweeteners or no sweeteners that don't make our blood sugar spike up and down that usually creates the cravings because of blood sugar imbalances. So I'm eating my chocolate every day and I'm in the best shape ever. And this is like the best way to do it because I'm like, I'm not missing anything. That's the thing. I learned how to substitute every single thing that I loved. And so now I feel like I'm on no plan. I'm on no diet. And yet I'm either in the best shape of my life, or if I'm getting for a photo shoot and need to look like extra lean, I'm still eating chocolate. I just might not add as much coconut oil to my food, but that's about it. That's easy. And guys, that's why smart substitutions, I call them smart substitutions, because they make the food you love you back. They are smarter snacks or foods because they have their dumber versions with a lot of added sugars or factory ingredients, a lot of processed ingredients that are not good for your health, for your mental, emotional, physical wellness. So those are dumb foods. I call them dumb. And so I have a lot of smart foods. And whenever I work with a client, it's very important for us to find better substitutions for those things they love. So long term, so you guys don't feel like you're missing out on something. And that's the recipe to maintain this progress and your goals and your results for life. You gotta find a way to enjoy your life in a way that doesn't harm your long-term goals, doesn't make you feel worse. Do you understand what I'm saying, guys? You need to learn to find a way how to kind of have your cake and eat it too, have your six-pack abs and eat your chocolate. And that's the best recipe. That's where actually I'm helping my clients the most to figure out the way to live their life, but also have their goals. And that's why those substitutions are important. Yeah, it's not gonna hurt you if you have hot chocolate once in a week, but what if you could have it every day and you never felt like you are actually denying yourself anything? Wouldn't that make it easier for you to stick with your new lifestyle that actually doesn't really feel that new? You just get your goals and you enjoy your life just the same. So that's why those substitutions are important. And also they're important because even if you overdo that hot chocolate, maybe have a couple of cups a day sometimes, that's not going to hurt you that much. That's why also it is important to substitute those foods that you know you overindulge sometimes. That's why if you love ice cream, for example, why don't you find sugar-free, stevia sweetened, some coconut ice cream that tastes delicious? There are so many amazing brands. And then you can have your ice cream every day. You don't have to deny yourself anything or have it once a month just because you're on a diet. Your life shouldn't feel like you're on a diet. That's my point, guys. And that's the best way to get to your results, change your lifestyle, and stay there. You gotta figure out a way how to make those smarter substitutions so you get your goals and you get to enjoy your life at the same time. And what I love about our food industry these days, you can find substitutions for anything. Whether you love pasta, pizza, ice cream, chocolate, cookies, whatever, you can find a totally healthy version for you that you can have every day and get to your goals too. So find those smart substitutions. If you don't know how to look for them, if you're having troubles figuring out what is better, smarter substitution, then reach out. I will help you right away. This is like my favorite job. I'm like, okay, let me have this food. How can I make it better? So let me know. I'll help you find it. No matter where in the world you are. My listeners are everywhere, from China and Japan to Canada and Alaska and all the way, all the countries in between. So let me know. And we'll figure out a way for you to enjoy your food and get your goals too, and make substitutions that actually make sense, right? Because you do have to understand how to make them a little bit, but you have me. You can reach out and I'll help you out. So please do reach out. Please make your indulgent foods smarter, so you get to eat your cake and have it too, so to speak. Please reach out. Please share this episode with anyone who's been struggling to enjoy their life and, get to a healthier, fitter body at the same time. Share, learn together, go hunt for those smarter foods. And as usual, till next time, eat better daily.